name is Edgar and I'm from Durban. How it started was just, young boys messing around with the drink. Sometimes you're just drinking to get drunk, you don't understand what it is you're doing. But I understood that there was much more to the craft, and I sort of grew the interest from there, and I took it upon myself to sort of research a whole lot about it. I've grown quite quickly in the short time I've been a collector, so I've started about 4 years now, but I'm doing quite well in the collection and the amount of whiskies I've been able to taste and keep for myself. It's not cheap, I must tell you that. If you're able to find some good stuff for a decent buck, interestingly enough, because whiskey does also become an investment after some time, you will actually make some money off it after some time. That's granted if you just keep the bottle sealed, which is very hard. In my experience, I've learned that you just have to be patient. With a good whiskey, obviously, there's maturity. What a distillery will put in a cost today, they can only use in 10 years' time. And in my experience, you learn that you have to practice the same maturity, It's just that bit amount of discipline. I definitely think it's a worthwhile investment. You come to become a whiskey go-to guy, People sort of understand, and in spaces like this, you're able to talk to people differently about it because you share an experience that's personal with the specific whiskey. My long-term goal is to be someone who will be referenced in the whiskey industry as it grows, and someone who maybe to be featured in some form of publication, to something like this, to say, well, it started off small, I wasn't really sure what I was getting myself into, but the passion sort of made it grow for me. There's a Glendronach cask edition, 50-year-old. The last I checked, it was retailing for about £600. It's not so much about the price, it's about the rarity of it. I was lucky enough to taste some of it in Scotland. When I tried to get my hands on it, I honestly at the time could not afford it. So the collection is missing something like that. A beautiful whiskey, very much heritage to it, very collectible, but something that that some people are going to spend a very long time looking for that specific type of whiskey. So that's my aspiration right now.